All right, let's do eyebrows. I'm using, this is just my MAC palette here. I've had this for 100 years, but I'm using Omega for the brows. This is a great brow color. One of the best, actually. I usually use the Anastasia, woo, that's dirty. The Anastasia Dip Brow, but I ran out of that, and so I just started using this again, and I love it. It's very easy, it's very fast, and I feel like your eyebrows don't look like they're too artificial or drawn on. And I can do this pretty haphazardly too. With a pencil, I feel like you have to be a little bit careful, or pomades, or, you know. The Anastasia Dip Brow is really good too, but again, I don't know, it's just easy and it works. Eyebrows look like sisters, not twins. Sorry I have this big old mirror in y'all's face, but I have to have my eyebrows up close. Like I can't do my eyebrows from a distance. They wouldn't even look like they were related if I did them from a distance. But I have to, like, for the final approval, I have to look at them from afar. I can't. Oh, that's really close. If I could have one thing that could be eliminated from my routine, it would be eyebrows. It's so time consuming. What do y'all think? Some people enjoy putting on eyebrows. I don't. I think it's awful. Not sure how those look. I'm just trying to look in different mirrors. We're gonna go with it. All right, moving on. I'll do a little bit of highlighter really quick. For the face, I'm just using this Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This is in the color Precious Petals. It's just a kind of a bronzy color, but not really. I would prefer something a little bit with a more like bronze based than this, but it's fine. Then I'm just going to take a little bit and go down the nose here. Just add a little bit of highlight. And then just blend that out. How are we looking? Alright, so my favorite eyeshadow look, what I prefer to do on a regular basis, is just like a brown smoky eye. I kind of like that you slept in your makeup last night look is what I prefer. Kind of like grungy, but still not messy, if that makes sense. Think like Mary-Kate Ashley Olsen back in the day, how they used to do their makeup all the time. One of my absolute favorite products to use, this is what I use all the time, is the Almay Velvet Foil Cream Shadow. This is Out of the Woods. This stuff is really good. I especially like it because I don't get any fallout, because I like to do my foundation first. So we're just going to do this. It's just a cream. It's very similar to the ones that Laura Mercier used to make. Alright, so I'm just using a MAC 239 brush to put this on, and I'm just gonna, again, I have to use this little compact because I have to be able to see what I'm doing here, and hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing if you're interested. The thing that I like about this particular eyeshadow is that you have time to blend it out, and this stuff, once you blend it, it does not budge. I'm just using a MAC 217 just to blend this. Just blend and blend and blend. Blend, blend, blend. right. Y'all will notice that I will bounce from topic to topic. Look, we were talking about Netflix and now we're talking about eyeshadow. So I just kind of get a little bit of a base started with that, and then I'll go back and add to it because I sort of prefer it to go a little bit higher up on the brow bone, but I like to just get a base to kind of see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to take a smaller brush. This is a Morphe, what is this? M507. So it's just a really tiny tapered brush. And I just put the product directly on the tip of this and use this to go up underneath the eye. So I'm just like, can y'all see? I apologize. Maybe I can look over here. Y'all can see a little bit better what I'm doing. So this isn't really a tutorial. I'm not a professional. I never claimed to be a professional. It's just something that I enjoy. I did used to work in this particular industry, but I never really went anywhere with it. But I did, for a short time, dabble in it, and I did enjoy it. But a lot of it is just hobby, just doing it for so long, just really enjoying the different things that you can do with makeup, and what a difference makeup makes. So, and I bring that down pretty far. You'll see I bring that down pretty far, and then I take like a clean blending brush. I use something a little bit stiffer. This is a Real Techniques, I don't even know what number this is, 203. This is a little firmer, and then I'm just gonna kind of go up under there and just make sure that all of that's blended pretty well. But do you see what I mean? It's just kind of a little grungy, sort of messy, but still I feel like looks decent enough to go out in public. But if you like a smoky eye, but you don't want to have to fight with all of the powder and the blending and, you know, the fallout, this is a perfect choice. When I'm looking for, this is honestly pretty much the only type of product that I'll use is cream products. I also use a lot of Laura Mercier caviar sticks. I really like those. I have one from Bobbi Brown. I've had Marc Jacobs, although that set my eyes on fire. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but that didn't work out too well. What are we looking like here? All right, put a little more on the bottom, and then I'm gonna show you what I do to the top. By making all these crazy faces and all these like weird contorted angles, but I'm trying to make it so you guys can see what I'm doing without stabbing my eye out. How we looking? Only not gonna make that 30-minute time line that I wanted. Sometimes I will do fake lashes with this, sometimes I don't. I will put some on. I don't know if I'm going to actually put them on in the video or put them on and then do it after. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure how I'm going to do it yet. If I'm going to do, if I'm going to have it in the video or put them on after. We'll see. I don't think it really matters. All right, so after that, I'm going to actually just take a little bit on the same brush that I used, the same 217, I'm just going to dip the tip, and then I'm going to start on the mobile part of my lid just to get some of the bulk of the product off, and then I'm going to actually just bring it up some. So just because I want it a little bit higher, up than what I initially got. And then I'm going to take a clean 217 and just blend that out. You definitely want to have clean brushes on hand to blend, because you don't want it too far. I mean, you don't want it to go clear to your eyebrow, but then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. So again, just start on that mobile part of the lid and then just work your way up. You don't want to deposit the bulk of the color right on your lid, because then it's going to be hard to work with. And then just take a clean brush. Just take a clean blending brush and just blend that out. Okay, let's see. And then I just go back. I don't put any more product on the brush. I just go back and just see what I need to do to make them look symmetrical. All right. I think that's good. I think we're kind of in a good place. All right. So then I just take my beauty blender and I just kind of go right there on the inner corner. Just make sure it's not too dark there. Now at this point you could do like a inner corner highlight if you wanted to. You could do pretty much whatever you want. My preference for inner corner highlight is Flexitarian from ColourPop. You can see this from Mars. I mean, this stuff is serious. Like, you can see it from Mars. Okay, now we're gonna do mascara. Oh, there's something on my nose, it itches. I'm using the LA Girl Volumatic mascara. This is in black. Trying to think if there's any more shows that I've been watching. Right now I'm watching Dawson's Creek. If you grew up in the, if you were a teenager in the late 90s, early 2000s, then you'll know all about Dawson's Creek. I love that show. It makes me happy. You know, it was like, the 90s were a really good era, I think. I just liked the, I like the style. I like the, well, I like the 80s too. I'm all about some neon colors and big hair. But I also liked the 90s too. Just trying to think if there was anything else I've been watching. Oh, on Apple TV, The Morning Show with Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. That's a really good one too. I really like that, so I can't wait for that season to come out. I don't know when that'll be though. And supposedly, I don't know if you guys, if you've never read this book, you really should. You're missing out. It's called Where the Crawdads Sing. Very, very good book. Supposedly there's supposed to be a movie. I want to say it's supposed to come out this year, but I'm not sure. But I will be going to see that if it does. That's a book that I could read over and over again. Where the Crawdads Sing. You should check it out. I think what I really liked about it was that everything came full circle in the book. You weren't left wondering, well, what happened later on, or, you know, in 20 years, what went on, what happened. It all comes together in the end, and I think that's rare in a book that you actually see that, where everything, you get to know literally from beginning to end. I mean, really, there isn't anything else to do in quarantine. As much as I hate to admit it, well, I mean, it's not really that I hate to admit it, but I've been sucked into the TikTok vortex. I used to wonder, because a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, you know, they're very into the TikTok right now, as much as most people are. And so one of the girls that I watch, she would talk about in her vlogs that she was staying up till like 4 or 5 in the morning just watching TikTok. And I'm like, what on earth? Like, why? So I downloaded it, and I shouldn't have, because I'm that person now. I'm staying up till like, I was up till 4:30 last night, almost 5, watching TikTok. Yep, sucked right into the vortex. But it is kind of interesting, though. I don't know what it is, because some of the stuff is sort of mindless, but it's very entertaining. Who knew? Alright, so mascara's done after 37 coats. Actually, this is a very good mascara, and it's relatively inexpensive. It's the LA Girl Volumatic. Full-on volumizing lash lifting mascara. Okay, so I think that's pretty much about it. I will do something on my lips. I don't normally... Oh, Lord. Oh, I found it. Crisis averted. I couldn't find the top to this. I don't normally do a whole lot with lipstick. I think I need some more highlighter. What do y'all think? I don't think I can be seen from space yet. We gotta be able to see ourselves from the moon or Mars, or I don't know, pick one, whichever one you like. Just do a little more. I also wanted to put a little bit of, I don't know if I threw it in here or not. I thought I did, but maybe I didn't. I'll be a little more prepared next time. I don't think I did. But I know I picked it up. I'm just going to do a little bit of a bronzer. Not bronzer, but like a contour. I don't know. I think I'm going to put on some fake lashes, but I'm definitely going to have to edit that out, because it's going to take a while to put those on. So put on some fake eyelashes, and then I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Lashes are on. I'm going to put a little bit of mascara on these just to help them blend a little bit. These are the Ardell 106s. So I just do a little bit on there. Just to kind of help everything come together and add just a little more length and definition to these. I also like the Ardell Wispies. Either the demi wispies or just the wispies. The double up are nice too, but I mean, I think for like everyday wear, these are good, or the wispies. Just whatever you like. Whatever you like. You can have whatever you like. Yeah. Alright. I don't think I was... Oh, yeah, there was one more thing I needed to touch up. So when I put on... My lash glue kind of got down here a little bit. So I'm just going to take that small brush again. that I used before, and I'm just going to go back into that brown eyeshadow and just touch that little area up just a little bit where it came off. It's not too bad. I actually probably should use a pencil brush, but I'm just going to use this one, and I'm just going to touch up right there on that corner. Yeah, that's good. I believe that took care of it. Did it? Did it? Oh, I feel like there's something in my eye. That's better. I think I'm going to use this tiny little pencil brush. Have a little bit more control. A little bit more control. Need to wash it. Just right here. It was just in this corner where things got a little bit crazy with that lash glue. And then I'm just going to hit that with some mascara again. I think we'll be good. Alright, last thing is lips. So like I was saying before, I don't generally wear a whole lot on the lips, but if I do, I either prefer like a pink or a pinky nude or you know, something like that. What I really like is Cream Cup from MAC. But we'll just do Cream to Nude. You can't go wrong with this. If you want something on your lips, this is pretty good. Yeah, I like that better. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Y'all think that's better? Okay. Alright guys, so that about wraps it up. This is the finished look. Let's see. A little bit of lashes here. Hopefully you can see that. I really appreciate you guys watching, hanging out with me, hanging in there for the duration of this video. I'm sorry if it was really long. It will get better. But I'm so glad that you guys hung out and, you know, something to do during quarantine, just to keep us company since we're all pretty isolated at the moment. So I hope you all are doing well. I hope you have a great weekend, and we'll speak soon. Bye.